I only be rockin' with fam. Stop playing, y'all know who I am. I don't do bop or no dance. No, I don't pop perk on those ass. So please don't get caught in this jam. And please don't be forcing my hands. Cause if I'm a blam, blam, blam.
We are not going to tolerate you disrespecting anyone from our community, especially our children. This is our community. We're the ones keeping you in business.
Is that legend?
I don't see no white folks coming here.
Their voices are getting louder.
When I say by any means necessary, I mean the insurrection has already started.
Peaceful protesting, marching, singing, we shall overcome, those times are over.
Y'all, da, ma. What's goody to the gods and the goddesses? And God bless the black people.
Oh, yes.
The biggest panther in the jungle and the biggest gorilla, King Rick. And yours truly, General YUTI. And we're back.
We're black.
We're black.
Give me some.
Hey, how you beautiful black people doing? And once again, we are in your living room.
That's right. Man, I don't know how to... Man, see, you just done blew me away with that, black man. But that's what black people do. What's up, black nation? What's up, black world? Welcome, black, to the lair of the Black Panther, featuring the biggest panther in the jungle and the biggest gorilla in the world, King Rick, along with General YUTI, the second in command of the original Black Panthers. My son from another mother, my younger brother. Let's get black, y'all.
Let's get black, y'all.
Listen, this show is a show that would enlighten, inspire, and educate you, and also piss you the fuck off. Can I cuss on here?
You do anyway.
Yeah, I do, because I don't give a fuck. Really. Listen, don't think just because I cuss and I'm not intellectual, I'm not intelligent. Because I'm a highly educated black man living in the black world, doing black things. For who? Black people. Let's get black, y'all. Another exciting episode, episode 5. We're going to be doing this every Thursday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on Facebook Live. The Lair of the Black Panther, featuring the biggest panther in the jungle, King Rick, and the second in command of the original Black Panthers, General YUTI. General YUTI, what do we need to do to make sure we get people listening and supporting it? What they got to do?
What you got to do. Come into your auntie house and wipe your feet, baby.
Like
You hit the like, hit the share. Just show your love and support for two black men trying to make it happen. That's all we need from you. Support by hitting the like button, hitting the share button, and hey, the biggest panther in the jungle got his own YouTube page. Now subscribe to the Lair of the Black Panther YouTube channel, and let's get black, as the general say.
And remember, we are too black, too strong, to be denied. Oh, let's get black, y'all. Tonight's episode is going to be a great one. But before I begin, there is one of my generals, Dwayne Cunningham. I want to dedicate this show to him. He's in the hospital, very sick and very ill. I want to send some love, honor, and respect, brother, and I want all the people out there listening to do the same. The same. General Dwayne Cunningham, listen, black man, the ancestors got your back. Ancestors got your back. You've been in the hospital just to get better so you can come back and get blacker.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true.
I have every faith in our ancestors, and everyone that's listening and tuning in. Please pray for our brother, Dwayne Cunningham, who's a general in the original Black Panthers, the founding chapter in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. More on that later. But we're always going to get black, man. And as always, we begin our show paying honor and respect to the Black Panther Party for self-defense that made it possible for every Black Panther organization to exist. The Black Panther Party self-defense began in 1966 in Oakland, California, started by Dr. Huey Newton, R.I.P. King, and Bobby Seals. It was designed, I'll say it again, it was designed to fight against racism, oppression, injustice, inequality, and definitely police brutality. And it grew so fast across not only America, and I say America with 3 Ks like I always do, but also across the world. We are too black, too strong, to be denied. And a lot of you might not notice, but you got Google. Study your history. The Black Panther Party for Self-Defense, excuse me, is and was responsible for the breakfast programs in every school across America and the world. Free breakfast, oh yes, definitely. Also, free health care, especially in regards to sickle cell. Also, free food, pantries, clothing, and protection of our neighborhoods. And if the king is wrong, as I always say, prove me wrong, because I only speak what I know. So we, as always, before we begin our show, we pay honor, homage, and respect to those who made it possible for any Black Panther organization in America to exist. And once again, if the king is wrong, prove a black man wrong. General, you got anything you want to say? Because it's going to get black tonight. If you can't handle it, get out the kitchen, because we're going to fry some chicken, some fries, some yams, some greens. It's going to be on. It's going to be black. This is some soul food for your soul. Go ahead, John. I'm sorry.
Speaking of soul food, I happen to be privy to some little footage of somebody at the grill getting busy.
That was you, right?
I got footage of General at the grill
man.
getting busy, veggie burgers and all. So we will be releasing that footage. But the General said he didn't know if I could cook. And we got it marinating in a secret sauce right now.
Secret sauce?
Just so you know.
Okay, I ain't mad at you, man. Listen, it is what it is. I took some pictures too. Every Thursday, it's gonna get black, y'all. You're gonna tune in every Thursday until we can grow to be like on Sirius and NPR, man. Whatever, dude. We're gonna stay black as possible. And if y'all don't like us, I don't give a fuck. We speak the truth, and we're honest. We're raw. And if we are wrong, prove us wrong. Wow. Anyway, let's get black, y'all. I want to make some special announcements. As you know, the original Black Panther Party is not a racist nor a hate group. We are against racism, oppression, injustice, inequality, and police brutality. And we love and honor our brothers and sisters from every race. Coming soon to a community near you, the original Brown Panthers, starting in Wisconsin. Oh yes, the original Brown Panthers, starting in Wisconsin. America's gonna hate that, y'all. We got the yellow Panthers, we got the brown Panthers, we're gonna get the red Panthers, the blue Panthers, the orange Panthers, and if the white Panthers are down with it, as they were in the very beginning, but we want originals, we don't want fakes. And if you don't like what I said, I don't give a fuck. I speak the truth. I've been around for a long time. Longer than most of you been alive, so-called revolutionaries. We're going to get into all of that later. Yep, coming soon, the original Brown Panther, starting in Wisconsin and just generating all over America. You heard it here first. You heard it from the biggest panther in the jungle, the biggest gorilla in the world, and the founder of the original Black Panthers, which is known all across America and internationally. Oh, we do it black, y'all. We do it right, y'all. We provide and we protect. Stay tuned. Did anybody say Wakanda forever? Wait a minute. Somebody said that. Wait, I said it. Wakanda forever. Stay tuned. Just giving you some. Anyway, go ahead, General.
Now, here's the thing. Every week we come up here. You know we're going to be here. Central Standard Time, Thursday at 8 o'clock. Our job is to come up here and get the information. Yes. Your job is to tell every damn body. Let's start packing the room. Hit the like, hit the share. If you have someone who has not seen this show yet, then how are you allowing them not to check us out? Front and center, come on. We can't, listen, it's going to get black, as he say.
Man, I like
the shit's going to get thick. The shit's going to get thick tonight. Wait till y'all see what we got behind our little fingertips.
Ooh, wait for white on white crime, as we do every week. I know we upset a lot of people about that, but crime is crime. It doesn't matter what race you are. If there's crime in your neighborhood, it's crime. But why does the racist media always polarize it being black on black crime? I'm going to tell you why. And I always say this, because the laws and attitude of America were never designed to protect the people it oppresses. They think it's always in our community where it's crime. It's in every community. Listen up. 85% of the crime in white communities are committed by who, General?
White people.
Say it again.
White people.
Same as the black community, orange community, red community, yellow community, fuchsia community, purple community. Crime is crime. And the media wants you to believe that it's always black people committing crime. Man, don't get me started. Anyway, like I said, we got a Brown chapter coming up. The original Brown Panthers starting in Wisconsin and going all across the nation. And I want to welcome a new chapter. Muskegon, Michigan. General, we was just there. Took the ferry, took the nice little ferry boat. General was scared because he saw the big waves.
You know, it's a little bitty nice ass city. It's rough around the edges, but I liked it a lot out there, man. I liked it a lot. So it's going to be beautiful having a chapter out there.
Coming soon to Muskegon, Michigan, the original Black Panthers and the original Black Panther guerrillas. Listen, it's all the same. The original Black Panthers and the original Black Panther guerrillas, it's all the same. We are one. If our brothers and sisters are hurting, then so are we. If our brothers and sisters are hungry, then so are we. The complete village is our family. Once again, I'm going to tell you, this show is going to educate you, enlighten you, and inspire you. It's going to piss you off, too. And it should. Get off your butts. Get from behind these computers. Talking that revolutionary Facebook BS. You get out there and put boots on the ground and change the dynamics of I'll say it again, every impoverished black and brown community across America, and I say America with 3 Ks. This show, man, is hot. I can't wait till we get on series.
Yeah, this winter is going to be beautiful.
Man, it's going to be great, man. There's a lot of stuff coming up, man. I'm not going to give a lot of details. I want y'all to stay black and to tune in because there's a lot going on, man. The general here, number 2 in the original Black Panthers. This brother's strong and intelligent and black. Listen, well, yeah, look at me, man. He's black.
Peace.
Of African descent. You know, he's under the tutelage of the biggest panther in the jungle who was taught by elders and our ancestors from the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense. A lot of people don't know that, but when you hear the general speak tonight, I'm going to explain all of that. I don't usually do that, but I'm going to do that tonight because some of y'all need to hear it, and some of y'all need to respect when Panther royalty is talking. And I'm not saying that to be cocky. I'm not saying that to be disrespectful. I'm saying it to be real. If you don't like it, don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. Anyway, let's go.
Do not.
Do
Fresh
not.
out.
And now, as always, our first segment is Black National News. Oh, yes, y'all. Let's get black. We're always beautiful, and we'll always be black. So, as you know, there's been a lot of pictures and videos shown out there of black Haitians being whipped and beaten by Border Patrol and police in Texas. Whipped and beaten because they came from Haiti to get a better life in America, which is supposed to accept everybody, but these are people of color, black people. And these racist police officers on these horses are whipping these people, rounding them up like they are fucking cattle. The fuck you talking about? These are black people. Black people, just because they're from Haiti doesn't mean they're not people from color. We are all the same. And how dare you allow these racist Border Patrol, I'm going to call them KKK because that's what it is. You're going to whip people with whips and round them up like freaking animals and cattle? Man, get up out of here, man. And check this out. The government says, yes, we're going to investigate that because of the videos and all this kind of thing. But there's a high-ranking government official that said they weren't doing that. Oh, they were just reining in their horses. I'll say it again. There's a high-ranking government official said, no, they weren't beating black people of Haitian origin. No, they were reining in their horses. Stop playing with me. Get the fuck out of here. You know that they were beating and whipping Haitian black people.
And peace and blessings to Brother Dwayne, who just checked into the
Did
chat.
he really?
Yeah,
Oh,
Brother Dwayne
man,
just checked
let's
into
go,
the
Dwayne,
chat.
my brother. This show is dedicated to you, man.
This show was dedicated to you, black man. We just gave you a big shout out. We love you, coming from the Panthers.
Man, listen, you are a general. You know what I'm saying? Too black, too strong, too big, denied.
Absolutely.
My brother, you're going to get better, man. Ancestors got your back. We need you to get healthy so we can get you back up in here, man. So, much love and respect to Brother Dwayne. You know what I'm saying? So, Black National News is interesting, enlightening, and inspiring.
Oh, and then that's what I was going to say about that too, General.
Right.
You know, for those who don't know the history, there's a very, very, very nefarious history between America and Haiti. Now, a lot of people was privy to the 1804 documentary that the brother Tariq Nasheed put together. If you haven't seen that, it's a masterpiece. Go watch it. I'm going to advocate for the brother this one time. It's 1804 by Tariq Nasheed. And it breaks down the Haitian Revolution, which is something that they never got over. You have to understand, Napoleon got his butt kicked by the Haitians, and they didn't have to lift a weapon.
And they got ran out of Haiti.
Them queens got together and got to stir in that pot and put the shindig in the soup.
You said the shindig.
Them queens put that shindig in the soup and got them on up out of there. They never took that L. That's why you see the hurricanes hitting Haiti. You see all kind of bad things. And then one more thing. Remember, the Clintons, when the hurricane hit Haiti, the Clintons went out there with that Clinton Relief Fund and stole $700,000. They stole almost $1 million.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about Bill Clinton that had that young lady in his office giving him fellatio and she kept the dress?
Yes.
Okay.
The dress guy.
I just wanted to know.
Yeah, dress guy. So.
And y'all thought he was black and he really loved black people. No, the fuck he didn't. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I'm being real. Go ahead, Jerome.
Well, just so when you see them mistreating our people at the borders, keep in mind, just last week it was all about the Afghan people who not being treated right, and now the Afghans are coming into the country with first class citizenship. But the Haitian people is getting beat up at the border.
Say it again, General.
The brothers and sisters getting beat at the border, but the Afghan people getting first class citizenship. Keep that in mind.
And, you know, it doesn't surprise me because America was built on racism, oppression, injustice, inequality, and definitely police brutality. And it's showing you what they're doing to people of color. Our black Haitian brothers and sisters are being whipped at the border, being rounded up like cattle, and some of them are just going to get food and water for their families, and they turn them around. Man, stop playing with me, man. Every black person in America should be up in arms. Every black organization should be saying, man, let's get together and go down to that border and make sure that our brothers and sisters don't get whipped again. But a lot of y'all be pretending to be revolutionaries. And I'm not saying I'm pretending, but I'm real with it. And eventually, the biggest panther in the jungle and the biggest gorilla in the world will be at the border supporting and protecting the Haitian people. Go ahead, John.
And that's what it's going to take. We got to start banding together. Everybody's always waiting on somebody else to be the one. And then waiting on a finger to point at somebody else. So we got two types of people. One pointing the finger and the one sitting back saying, hey, that's not going to get it done. We have to be, like the general said, boots to the concrete. We got to stop being reactive and start being proactive.
Man, I say it all the time. See, this brother been learning.
It's what has to happen. We got to start getting busy and getting physically present anywhere melanated people is being harmed. We should be there to let people know that we're standing in solidarity with our brothers and sisters, and we're not going to tolerate it. Until that starts to happen, then what are we going to get? You see what we're going to get.
Hello. Man, that just made me speechless. What the hell? Anyway, let's get black. Let's get black to Black National News. A lot of stuff going on in our community, man, and I'm gonna let General take this next one in regards to Nicki Minaj. Go ahead, black man. Oh, Nicki. Go ahead.
Yeah, now, I personally have never been a fan, don't even like her name. But I will say this. The sister is standing up. The
Don't call me. Go ahead.
tripping. That's different. The sister is standing up for freedom of expression with your body. You have the right to do what you feel you should do health-wise with your body. America was built on freedom of choice. But
Not for black people.
I was just about to say, it's
I'm
mighty
sorry.
funny. The choice get weird soon as your skin color get different.
Darker.
Soon as the darker you get, the weirder the choices get. I don't know how freedom just go out the window when you get darker. But you know, in the media, all of this targeting the non-vax, that's directed toward black folks. And I got a qualm with our people. Because who do I see the most standing up, advocating for freedom of choice of health? These Europeans are standing up for their beliefs. Our European brothers and sisters in the country, they understand that this shit is not what America is about. America is about freedom, is what they said. But that's being stripped.
What they say, the land of the free, the home of the brave.
That's what they said.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
How you brave and you stealing shit?
Oh, they might shut us down for
How
that.
you brave and you keep stealing shit?
Hello.
Keep your damn hands to yourself. How about
Hello.
that?
Man.
But the sister said, now I don't know how true this is. I got nothing to do with the jab. But she said the jab. She said she got some relatives that got the jab, and they was male relatives, and they having problems with the testiculars. Now, I don't know.
Wait, is that balls?
I wasn't gonna say balls.
Man, I'm gonna say it because I don't
Okay.
give a fuck.
Testiculars or balls, whichever you prefer. But this is what the claim she said. So then she said she just feels that as Americans, we should have the freedom of choice. And just like usual, the Negro peons and white folks minions climbed all over the sister and told her she was every kind of idiot, and just everybody is right now anti-Nicki Minaj. And I just think, like, if you loved her when she was butt naked, but now when she exercised her right as a black queen, oh, well, we like you better quiet and naked. See, I'm not agreeing with that. If the sister got the right to voice her opinion in them nasty songs y'all like, she got the right to voice her opinion as an American and say she don't agree.
And she's an adult and she can do what she wants to do because remember her last name is Minaj.
That says a lot right there.
Hello. Listen, this show, not only do we keep you on point, we like to have fun sometimes too. And if you don't like it, man, then just go somewhere else. We do what we do. We don't ask permission, nor do we make appointments. We're here to put it to you real and put it to you raw. Let's continue with Black National News. 2 California police officers were charged by a grand jury for beating a teenager. Stockton, California officers Michael Stiles and Omar Villaputa, I think his name is Villaputa, are charged with felony assault by a public official and felony assault likely to cause and bodily harm. This is in California, beating a black teen. This is going on all over the world. This is nothing new. Nothing new. But these officers have been charged, felony charged. Listen, Michael Chauvin and all you other officers that have been charged with a felony in regards to shooting and killing and beating black people and brown people of color, your day is coming. We're tired. People of color are tired. I'm not going to say America is tired because that's what you were built on. If I'm wrong, prove me wrong. But these officers were charged, man, listen, with felony assault by a public official in the massive beating of a black teen in Stockton, California. There's so many stories out there, man. If we had named every one of them, my show would probably be about 6-7 days. If not longer. And we're just talking about recently. We're not talking about when we were enslaved by America and they were killed by quote unquote slave catchers who were the first police. We're going to get more to that, but yeah, this is Black National News. Listen, if people don't understand why we do Black National News, it's because we want to enlighten and inspire you and keep you informed. We're not a racist nor a hate group. I don't care what anybody says. We're against racism, oppression, injustice, inequality, and police brutality. We're against that mess, man. Stop playing with the church's money. We ain't even the church. I like to say that. The Church of Divine Economic Spirituality. I got that from Car Wash. Richard Price said that. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, one of our most popular segments, white on white crime. I'll say it again, General. Are they ready? Now, one of the moments you've been waiting for on the Lair of the Black Panther, white on white crime. Listen, the manhunt for Brian Laundrie, who killed his fiancee Gabby Petito in Florida, is on. Listen, a driver saw this individual brutally assaulting this young lady. Called the police, they drove off. Then the police stopped the van, right? Talked to the young lady. It's all recorded. Talked to him, then let them go. Wait a minute. So now this young lady was found dead, and he was the last person that saw her. And now there's a massive manhunt for this killer, because if he didn't kill her, why can't they find him? White on white crime.
Same thing that happened with Dahmer.
Hello.
When Dahmer had the little Asian young man, and he was bleeding, and they then gave the boy back to Dahmer, and then Dahmer killed the dude.
Not to mention killed a bunch of black people and ate them too. Listen, you could be. People say cannibals live in Africa. This and that. Listen, you'd have a better chance of getting ate in America by another human being than you ever have in Africa. If I'm wrong, prove me wrong. This is white on white crime. In general, your turn, brother.
You know what? Today was a bit confusing. I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna use a word from my Caucasian brethrens. I'm a bit befuddled. I'm a tad bit befuddled. So, when I was trying to decide which one of these things I wanted, because there's so many of them, I'm gonna go with the ace in the hole.
Uh-oh.
El Presidente son. We all are familiar, with Freaky Joe.
Freaky Crazy Joe.
And the adventures of his unfortunately deceased son, who had a laptop full of porn with underage young ladies for some strange reason, smoking crack.
Wait.
Yes. The president's son was on live footage with ladies of leisure and some who we assume might have been underage, and he was smoking crack. Now, for a year and a half, they've been pretending that never happened, and well, they are getting bit in the proverbial butt cheeks because it has come back to haunt him. The laptop has resurfaced. There's new evidence and new footage, but hold on. Now there's evidence of possible Russia collusion and China collusion and I think maybe Scandinavia. Apparently there's all kind of shit on this laptop that the president's crack smoking son was into. And so, well, if that ain't white on white crime, then I've never seen one.
Listen, you might not agree with our segment, white on white crime. We do it for this reason. We want you to understand that crime is crime. It doesn't matter where you live, what community you live in, what race you are. 85% of crimes that are committed by white people are done by white people in the white community. Same as black, brown, and yellow. Because we live in the most segregated country in the world, which is America.
And today, This is not just like any white on white crime. Today, we learned first we learned the word befuddled. And we learned also a very valuable lesson. Just because you're the president's son doesn't mean you can smoke crack with hookers.
But wait a minute. Man, you killing me over here, man.
I've been saying, he's not exempt
No, he's
from
not
the rules
exempt.
that the rest
but
of us have
he's
to
not
follow.
the first and won't be the last. These politicians been doing a lot of that for years.
That's true.
For
That's
years.
funny as shit.
This for years. Come on, man. Listen. Anyway, man, you killing me over here, man. We're having a great time tonight. This is an excellent show. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, c'est la vie. Or sex que c'est sex.
If you don't, you're probably a Joe Biden fan. That's the only thing I can see.
Oh, and for me personally, I am not a Democrat, nor am I a Republican. I am a black man living in a black world doing black things for black people and then others. I'm not racist. Because the Democrats will screw you over just as quick as the Republicans. I'll say it again. The Democrats will screw you over just as quick as the Republicans.
Two wings on the same damn bird.
Is it fried? I like fried chicken.
Nice fried chicken.
Okay. Now, another one of our man, you're killing me tonight, man. Another one of our great segments is called Verbal Milk and Revolutionary Cookies.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
And I don't even know what that means, but I love when you say that shit.
Oh man, it's great. Now, here's what I want you to do. Grab your glass, pour some verbal milk, grab your saucer, and place those revolutionary cookies on your saucer. America was built on racism, oppression, injustice, inequality, and police brutality. As we stated earlier, on the border in Texas, black Haitians have been whipped, beaten. Some probably have been killed, but it hasn't been brought out there yet. It would not surprise me about America. Rounded up like cattle. These are human beings, black human beings. They are not cattle. They have been whipped, have been allowed not to bring food back to their families. Ain't no telling what else is going on in there. Black Haitian refugees at the Mexican border are being treated with disrespect in many different ways. And they say America is supposed to be a melting pot of everybody else, but these Haitian refugees haven't been brought to military installations. No. They've been trying to come across the border to America where they can find a better life. But the Border Patrol on their horses have been beating, whipping them, and the government is denying that it doesn't even freaking exist. Oh, some say we need an investigation, but a higher level ranking government official said they were just reining in their horses. Does that sound familiar to you? Slavery. When they took us and brought us to America and turned us into slaves, and our children into slaves. It's a circle. And now our black Haitian brothers and sisters are trying to come here for a better life, and they're being whipped and rounded up like cattle. Are you freaking kidding me? Now, let's get your revolutionary cookies ready. Grab your revolutionary cookie, dip it in your verbal milk, and listen to this. We know back in the days of slavery there was no video and there was no cameras. But now, the world in America is seeing firsthand of how black people are being treated, being whipped by the Border Patrol and police. And remember, in America, the first police departments were slave catchers. I'll say it again, the first police department for slave catchers. And look at them now, how they're treating our black Haitian brothers and sisters. There's no justice, you should have no peace. And the best thing about that, if there is one, is that it's being recorded and pictures are taken. And the whole world is seeing it. But will that make a difference? Will that make a difference? I'll let you decide. America was built on violence. America was built on oppression. America was built on racism. America was built on inequality. America was built on police brutality. And it's still going on today. Just because it's being filmed, will it change? It hasn't changed yet. And the only way it will change is if we change it. All power to the people. Man, it's a great show, man. I'm getting hungry, man. We're gonna have to get some of that barbecue we done cooked.
We
today.
got barbecue marinated.
Barbecue marinated. Check that. Man, it's a great show. And another great segment. I don't know, General, are you ready?
Yeah.
Man, you're always ready. I shouldn't even ask you.
Yeah. I just want to get this brother's name. Go ahead, General. I'll be ready in 30
Okay,
seconds.
listen. We have many different segments for this show, so we can give you a different view of what the Lair of the Black Panther is all about. We educate, we enlighten, and we inspire you. And we want to piss you off so you can get from behind this computer and social media and get off your ass and get out there and put your boots to the ground and change the dynamics of every impoverished black and brown community across America. And I say America with 3 Ks. United we stand, divided we fall. We are too black, too strong, to be denied. And now, oh, check it out, y'all. You know, this is a controversial segment, but I love it because it's controversial. I love controversy. Prince made a song like that. Controversy?
Hey.
Yeah, he did. Listen. We're too black, too strong, to be denied. And now, General YUTI.
Vision? What do you know about my vision? My vision would turn your world upside down, tear us under your illusions, and send the sanctuary of your own ignorance crashing down around you. Now ask yourself, are you really ready to see that vision?
It's your world, General. Let's get black.
All right, this is conspiracy. And this is interesting. This brother named, I think his name is Omi. It's O-M-I.
Omi.
He's a famous YouTuber. Now, this is more of a rant than a conspiracy kind of. Because here's the thing. This brother got super rich off bootlegging cable.
What?
You know how they used to come through and bootleg the cable?
For $50.
They got the new hustle now. This brother then built an app where all of the cable apps that you get, he can put them on your TV in a package for a company that he made up. So he undercutting the big dogs and got rich. I mean, like, his mansion is so big, it make Donald Trump look like he's slumming. This brother got paid. He got big neck pieces, Lamborghinis in multiple various colors. And then he on YouTube. I'm a little nervous. Things ain't been right.
I'm a little nervous.
He started talking in the last couple months, said the feds is on. Now the feds been on his heels allegedly for tax evasion. Say he didn't pay his taxes properly. And then this brother say the person that he hired to pay him lying about what they paying, cuffing, and moving on their own. So basically, he didn't hire a white woman to pay his shit. And to come to find out, the white woman cuffing, cutting corners and lying, and the IRS didn't get paid, obviously. So while he was live on YouTube, the feds then kicked in his property, raided,
Wait, while he was live? Oh,
brought that brother out in his underoos. Brought the man out his home in his underoos.
Man.
And they saying it's about the tax evasion and he didn't pay this and he didn't pay that. But here's the problem. Here's the real problem. You undercut white people money. That's the real problem. You gonna tell me this the first black man that's on YouTube that don't pay his taxes? I bet you that's a lie.
Wait, Wesley didn't pay his taxes, right?
A lot of people don't pay their taxes. But I know one thing. They don't get hauled out their house in their underoos and they tidy whities.
Almost buck naked.
Bucket naked. They done snatched the man up and now he fighting for his life. They done seized all his properties, all his cars and everything. But here's something I want to say to my black brethren. If you have not paid white folks what you owe them, you probably should not have a gold chain the size of a small portable television.
Man, stop, man.
The brother had Lamborghinis in more colors than non-ladies. When you see his property, it is enormous. He I'm talking about real mansion style. He was living. And then he was a blogger, so he had this little YouTube site that was pumping real good. But my thing is, what they're really mad about is the fact that this brother, in his genius, figured out a way to undercut them people, and he got rich. So that's like if your cable company might be charging 80, bro come through like, I got 50, and you can get everything they get. All 100-some channels. And I know such a thing exists because somebody, and I'm glad, about a year ago, a brother brought me to his house and showed me this same kind of setup and was like, we need to start doing this. No, we don't. Now, this ain't the brother that went to jail, but brother that, if you watching, get out. They own to you.
I mean, come on, man. All they gotta do, if they really wanted to, is just trace the waves, man.
Yeah, you can't undercut these people out their money, man.
There's
You
just so much of it going on that they don't have enough people to do it, but eventually it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And listen, we are black people. We do what we need to do. What's necessary. I'm not telling people not to get their hustle on, because white folks in America have been getting their hustle on since they brought us here and enslaved us. That was the biggest hustle.
That was their hustle on.
Come on, man. We built this country. They hustled off of individuals, black people. They hustled off us and became trillionaires and are still benefiting from it today. And if y'all don't like what the fuck I'm saying, I don't give a fuck, because it's the fucking truth, man. Stop playing with me. See, I'm upset now, but I'm cool. Go ahead, Jimmy.
But just like the general said, this nation, I just always think it's ironic that they got zero tolerance for crime, but they're a bunch of damn criminals.
Hello?
This nation was built on crime.
Whew.
In every aspect of the word.
Say it again.
So when you look at everything about this nation is crime. But they got the nerve to sit around and point the finger like, don't do that. Just say no. Behave yourself. Nobody's behaving. They just pick and choose who they're going to bother about it. That's really what it boiled down to. Unity is necessary. Financial community. Time to put money into our pockets and buy our neighborhoods. That is true. That is true. But before that, we got to organize.
That's true. And we got to understand in our school systems and our educational systems and even our higher institutes of learning, we have to bring back black financial literacy, starting with our children. That's important because the dollar rules the world. And we as people of color, especially in America, we spend over $1.5 trillion a year. I'll say it again. We as black people in America with 3 Ks spend over $1.5 trillion a year on goods and services. That's a lot of money. Just think if we decided to spend that only with each other. If we just decided to just spend black, buy black, do black, our economy would be better, and we have way more millionaires. We got some now, we have way more. And I don't want to hear this BS about, well, I went to a black business and they treated me bad. And this is black people saying that I'll never go to a black business again. Get the fuck out of here. White businesses been treating us bad for over 400 years since they brought us here, but you still want to give them another chance?
But got zero tolerance for your own folk.
That's all I'm saying. If we spent money in our community, our prices would not be so high.
This is true.
It's just that we allow other people to control our money. Those days.
Anytime you do that, you're going to be having problems. When you let somebody else count your pocket.
Those days are done. Those days are over. We need to support black businesses and brown businesses. Money is power in America. It's power. And the power has always been in the hands of the people. We just need to use it effectively. I'll say it again. The power has always been in the hands of the people. We just need to use it effectively, y'all. For real. 1.5 trillion? That's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
A lot of money.
And it's something as simple as, like we said when we first started here. If we have 14 people over here and we had 10 people over there, then that should have never lasted 30 minutes. It should have been magnified. It's just as simple. If you can't share a video, then you're definitely not going to shop with somebody black. It starts with baby steps. Support on all levels turns into economics. These are economic tools. These platforms, these little cell phones, these can lead to black economics. But we so downtrodden, like, I don't want to assist this and I don't want to assist that. We got to combine on all levels. If it starts with something as simple as sharing a video, you never know who that video reaches. And what now what if out of the 14 people, all 14 share, one of y'all share something with a millionaire
or a billionaire
that wants to do something for the black community but never had the chance because he never got to share. She never got to share. You have to start with the baby steps.
Hey, if he's wrong, prove him wrong.
I kind of like that.
It's just that plain and simple. We need to control our narrative and stop allowing others to control it. We are too black, too strong, to be denied. I'm going to say it again. We are too black, too strong, to be denied. Oh, this show gets black and it gets blacker. Every Thursday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, on Facebook, the Lair, the Black Panther, featuring the biggest panther in the jungle and the biggest gorilla in the world, King Rick, along with General YUTI, the second in command of the original Black Panthers. And I got on my original Black Panther gorilla t-shirt today. That's part of the original Black Panthers, but the gorillas are the ones that swing from the vines and fuck you up. And I've said this before. How many of you can answer this? Can a polar bear swing on a vine with a gorilla? I'll say it again. Can a polar bear swing on a vine with a gorilla? And if you can't understand why I asked that question, you need to look that up. You need to look it up. General loves when I say that, man.
I have no clue what it means, but I swear every time he said it, I be geeked. I don't know.
Hey, it is what it is. And now, the last segment of our show, the moment you've been waiting for, the message from the General. Tonight's show, or my message, will be giving you a little bit of enlightenment and understanding of who I am and why I'm King Rick. I have been involved with the Black Panther Party since the early 70s. Starting out as a Panther Cub in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, branching out to the Black Panther Militia as the personal bodyguard of Commander Mike McGee Sr., and then designated by Black Panther elders to lead the original Black Panther, starting in Milwaukee, which has grown all across the country. I have been a Panther longer than a lot of people have been alive. I understand the ins and outs. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I understand the purpose of the party. You should too. Study your history. about the Black Panther Party of Self-Defense when it started in 1966 by Dr. Huey P. Newton and Bobby Seals. And in its heyday, 80% of the members were women. I'll say it again. In its heyday, 80% of the members were women. And there was even a queen who was chairman
Shouts out to the
for
queen.
3 years, and she's still alive today, Elaine Brown. Stop playing with me.
Shouts out to the queen.
Come on, man. I've been around that. I understand it. I was raised in it. I was raised, enlightened, educated, fed, and bred at the table of the Panther. And remember, black is beautiful, black to the future, and I'll be black. All power to the people. Another great episode of the Lair of the Black Panther. Listen, man, General, tell them what they need to do so we can get a bigger platform, sir.
All power to the people, as the general said. We got to stop. First and foremost, we got to stop with the bickering with each other. Everything is all love. Stop letting people convince you that we have a problem with each other. We don't. It's all love. The only way to make this thing get bigger, the complete village is our family, like the general always says. So we have to. Y'all see us up here? Share the video. Show some love. Anytime you see me and the general post something, share that post. Do y'all realize how you got algorithms? If every time you want me or the general post something, if within that first 5 minutes y'all all share it, we'll break the algorithms in the internet and it'll start notifying more people that we are present. That's how you beat the system. We got to work it together. The more people we get watching this, the more things that we can bring to the, we can start bringing a healthier show. We can start bringing more things to the table. We can start getting some guest speakers. It's more things we could do with the more support that we get. We just need y'all to hold us down and stand by us. Share it. General got a page, General Lair of the Black Panther on YouTube. Go to the General YouTube channel and subscribe. Let's get the General to 1,000 subscribers, man. This is how it's the new millennium. We ain't walking around holding signs and singing church songs and all that.
Yeah, we
against
should
those who are,
and kumbaya.
but that ain't us.
Fuck that.
You got to get the boots down and the fingers down, and we got to do it ourselves. So the only way this thing is going to do what it's supposed to do is we must support each other. Just that simple. We must.
Wow. Should we pass collection plate now? Praise the Lord. Let me stop. Because black church folks going to get mad at me. I don't give a fuck if you do. Anyway.
Don't stay mad at me.
Listen. Remember, we are too black, too strong, to be denied. I want y'all to listen to this and tune in every Thursday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time for the Lair of the Black Panther. And one thing about this show is we take no call-ins, none of that BS, none of that bullshit. We don't, because I choose not to. Because some of y'all going to be trolls and want to start some bullshit, and it's not happening. We control this dynamic right here until Facebook decides to shut us down, when they will eventually, because we're getting too black for them. Tune in next week. I love this show for another exciting episode of the Lair of the Black Panther, featuring the biggest panther in the jungle, King Rick, and the biggest gorilla in the world, King Rick, along with General YUTI of the original Black Panthers. The second in command, I'll say it again, the second in command. And before we go, Dwayne Cunningham, power to the people, black man, you're going to get better.
Power
we
to
love
the
you,
people.
honor you, and respect you. You are in our prayers. The ancestors got you. They're going to bring you back so you can cook me some chicken and some barbecue. All right, y'all. Power to the people. We ready, General?
Power to the people. Oh, and go on my page and watch Hip Hop Holocaust from last night, from Tuesday night, Hip Hop Holocaust. We got busy on my page. So if you want some good hip hop culture, go check it out. Peace.
All right. Power to the people. See you next week.
I'm like a black cat on the trail of a fat rat. Dudes couldn't touch me with a